So hello everybody, this is Ging and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, we have two beautiful Filipinas, which is Leslie and Desiree. So how are you doing today guys?
We're
We're
doing
doing
great,
great.
a bit tired,
Yeah.
running around everywhere.
Wow, so you look so beautiful
Thank you.
guys. So of course it's very normal for you to introduce yourself guys. So this is my first time to do introduce both Filipina and so you first will going to introduce to the viewers.
Yes, hi, I'm Leslie. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Davao City. And I just got here in Negros Oriental for about 2 years now. And Desiree?
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Des and I'm 28 years old and I'm from Cebu City and I just get here in Negros Oriental last February.
Oh, okay, so you are from Davao and you are from Cebu. Wow,
Yes.
it's so interesting why you are here at Negros Oriental in Dumaguete. So, how old are you, Leslie?
24.
24. You look still 20. So obviously, a lot of viewers they want me to do interviews by listening the perspective of being Filipina, and so you are. I will just ask you a few questions. Alternate because because if I will do the same questions, so it's like.
You can do it, gang.
So first we will going to ask Leslie. So she is from Davao, and so why if you don't mind, why you are here at Dumaguete? Are you working here, or would you like to share something a little bit?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
I'm actually got here with my fiance. He's a foreigner too.
Okay.
And I was an ex-call center agent. And
Oh.
Yeah, I resigned to live with him. And yes, to have a good relationship, you need to stay away from your families, especially Filipinos families. Because, if you really need to have a private life, especially when you're with a foreigner, you really need to be away. Like they love to live in the countryside.
Yes, especially here in the Philippines.
Yes, in Davao, it's a big city.
Mhm.
It's really not nice to live if you want peaceful life, and yeah, so that's it.
So you are working here in a call center here in Dumaguete.
Not
What's call
here
center?
in
Not here in
Davao.
in
Yeah.
Davao. So you're here to because you meet your
Yeah,
fiance.
we've been friends for how many years, and then we're in a relationship, and then later on we're engaged.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you said Davao is a big city. Actually, I met a lot of friends like an expats or foreigners. They said Davao is a strict city.
Yes, especially when Rodrigo Duterte, the president now here,
Yes.
was our mayor there, and then now the daughter. Yes, it's very strict. You can't really just cross a street without pedestrian lane, or you get a ticket.
Okay.
It happened to me many times.
Wow. So I was a little bit scared to be there.
Not really, but it's nice to live, when there's rules. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's safe to go everywhere.
Yeah. So you're saying that Davao City is safe for a tourist like a foreigners.
Yes, I say it's very safe. Davao City, okay? Specific Davao City.
Okay. So you said it's very safe. So that is a very good and advantage for tourists like our Westerners or foreigners. I mean. So, what can you recommend like as a tourist spot there? What can you recommend as a Davao City that this is our place?
Well, I actually can recommend to go in, Samal Island.
Oh.
Because it's an island, it's white sand, and a lot of foreigners are in there. But mainly in Davao City, in the city, I don't think a lot of foreigner lives there. Because as I said, it's very crowded.
It's crowded there?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, but not too much traffic like in Manila.
Okay. So, because we have a friends that living in Samal, which is also a blogger, and he met there and from also Davao. So they said, yeah, like what you said, especially now the pandemic and they are strict than here in Dumaguete, and so you said that the great spot there in Davao is like islands.
Yes, islands, yeah.
Okay, what
Some
about
islands.
waterfalls there?
Waterfalls, I really never been in any waterfalls in Mindanao. I am not that adventurous before.
Okay.
Because I was a student and just a house school, and then
You are a busy woman.
yeah, but now I become one of you. Like
Wow.
one of us, like going around a lot.
Yeah, that's very good. It's nice to, to explore yourself in a different or new places. So we'll hold on for you now. We're going to Desiree because I don't like, she's getting bored here. So Desiree,
No,
let's
that's
move
fine.
on for you. So
Yes.
you said you are from Cebu City. Are you originally from the city or you are from the province?
From city.
From the city. So
Yes.
what places of Cebu? Which part I mean?
Pardo.
Pardo, okay.
Yes.
So, what comes that you are here in Negros? Are you working or?
No, I'm here because of my boyfriend.
Okay,
Yes.
also wow. So you guys, your what do you call this? Your
Yeah,
destiny is here.
Yes, I think so. But you know
Yes.
what? Originally, my ancestors or my grandmas or something like that, they live here. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
So I have a lot of relatives here, which I think it's a bad decision. It's not the right decision to be here.
Why?
You
Because
away-
you have
You want to be away from your family and then suddenly goes like, "Hey, we're relatives." Oh, really?
So this is this is right? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I forgot. So so you said you are here. So so I heard that Cebu is very nice. Actually, I went there before when I was in working there. And what comes into your mind that you're here to that you and your boyfriend choose to be here? Why it's here in Dumaguete?
Because he wants here in Dumaguete, he wants countryside.
Mhm.
Because in Cebu City, it's crowded. It's a busy place there. And when we go everywhere, it's traffic. And then the taxi. If we're getting a taxi, the taxi won't move slowly.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
especially in the morning, the
Yes.
working people working in the morning, and yeah, I've been there one time, yes, and it's very 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 traffic. So actually,
Yes.
Cebu have a lot of great spots like
Yes, we have
waterfalls.
that.
So have
Yes.
you adventures before in Cebu?
Me and my boyfriend went before last year in Malboal.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have a nice beaches there, and also falls, Kawasan Falls. But I never been there. But my lots of my friends saying that it's a good falls.
Yeah,
to
a
go
lot of
there.
waterfalls there.
Yes.
So I am great that you guys are very very close. Or we will interested to know that where are you guys meet? Did you met in person or in online?
I was actually living here in Dulce Vida too
Dulce Vida.
before.
Okay, so you met in person.
Yes, I've
Yes.
been here for 1 year, and we just moved on a house last June, I think. Yeah, so but she's still here.
Yes.
It's not that far though from each other.
So I watch your videos, guys. You guys I have a YouTube channel, and
Yes.
I was amazed because your friendship you're very very close. So wow, amazing. So may I ask a few questions? About
Sure.
a lot of viewers of mine. They said that where are the best way to find a great girl? Would you recommend something, or are you prefer to have an online or in person? So what can you suggest to the viewers?
Well, for me, you need to really know yourself first. Because if you really want or plan to marry the Filipina or to be serious, you can find a girl, a girl from the farm or from the country, and if you really just want a short time girlfriend, you can find somewhere in the city.
You can find
Yes.
anywhere.
Well, yeah, I think I can recommend more to meet, women or ladies in person.
In person.
Yeah, recommendation from friends, There's a lot of
Ye-
foreigners
yes,
here. You
yes.
can ask them, but of course not the used one.
So what about you, Desiree? Would you agree with that? Would you say something about it? Which online or in person?
For me, maybe online.
online?
Yes, online.
We have opposite.
What can you say? Oh my God, you are opposite, guys. So why can you say online is better to meet a great girl?
At first, mostly Filipina, like the uh,
They're having a dating
afraid.
site.
Yes, something. Yes.
Okay.
And I met my boyfriend online too.
Online.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So you are saying that first thing to do, especially if your partner living in United States and you're here, first thing to do is create a site and then start
Yes.
to talk a guy or a girl in online, and then would you like to start a relationship in online right away or friendship?
No, friendship.
Oh,
first.
okay,
Yes.
okay. I was shocked because you are preferring online.
No.
So you're saying that met in online to start
Yeah.
a building
Conversation.
conversation,
Yes.
getting to know each other, and
Yes,
then
exactly.
met in person. So
Yes.
so this is an exciting, interesting. So what about you said that meeting in online, and then how long would be taken to have conversation? How long the period of time? Was it be a year, 6 months to talk in online before meeting in person? What do you think, guys?
It depends of the guy. If he likes the girl, maybe he can come here in the Philippines and meet her. And then
Sometimes, gang, you really don't know the real attitude of each other, Once you don't get, you live together yet.
Yeah,
exactly.
You really need to be together first before
Yes.
you judge if you want to be together.
Yes,
Because-
it's very true.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very true. So for you, Leslie, what can you say? Is there a period of time, amount of time before first, like what Desiree said, met in person to have to know each other first? So, what if a guy didn't met you for a year or more than a year? So would you okay with that, or you like to have a short period of time, like a 6 months or 3 months to meet
I
in
think
that person?
6 months to 1 year is already
Long
okay.
enough.
Yes.
Knowing
It's-
each
You
other.
too? You too?
yes.
Okay. So because there are a lot of relationship that they are 3 years or 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, and the guy spending a lot of money for that girl, and he doesn't even know that person yet very well, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
what can you say with that? What can you suggest to the viewers that sending their money to that person that without any assurance with that girl? What can you say about it?
You know what? It's so funny. I'm gonna tell this first. I met my fiance now. We're friends for a couple of years, and he's not giving me any money yet.
Okay.
But we're very close. He treats me, go in coffee shop and go malling and that. And the next stage that he's courting me, which is he's starting giving me money, like allowances, or when I'm in the farm, starting giving me money, and then later on, before I was working, he's still giving me money.
Wow.
Yeah. And then,
So
and then-
without even asking him a money or allowances.
No, he really cares for me so much.
Oh, that's
and
good.
That's what I really appreciate to him, because he's very thoughtful of me and my family, which is really good. But sometimes a lot of families really took advantage of that.
It's very true.
So we need to be away from
Yes, it's very
extra
true.
people. So I'm gonna suggest that you better be careful of
Sending-
women these days, because they know that foreigners is capable of giving money, and they know how to
Creating dramas or
yes
Yeah.
yes
Scammer.
dramas is the best thing they
Oh,
can
yeah.
do. I need this, I need that, this and that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
That is very true. So if the girl asking you money without seeing them in person yet, would it be considered as a scammer?
no, I
No.
think no.
It depends.
It
Okay.
depends.
Okay, it depends.
They should know each other for chatting for how many, how long.
Mm-hmm.
But the limitation and boundaries, you really need to see the background of the woman, of course. You just
Yeah.
not give money because only video call and like that. No.
Yes, it's very true.
If I'm a guy, I'm not giving any.
Yeah, it's very risky. It's risky of yourself, especially you're spending money. So, we're talking about the dating here. So, what about the large age gap? It's very common here in the Philippines. They're
That's
saying,
right.
you know, the large age gap, you know, here in the Philippines, they said, oh, that girl, you know, have a partner or have a boyfriend or husband, he's very old and the girl is very young. So what can you say that about the large age gap? Have you experienced when you're going to the public, like a boulevard, like a mall, and then you are with your partner and he's too old for you, or the large age gap is very big? What can you say? Have you experienced some co-Filipino like us or co-Filipino like us talking behind us? Have you experienced that?
Desiree, you answer first.
Okay, I answer first. My boyfriend, we have a different big age gap.
Age gap, okay.
Yes. So for me, it doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter as long as you love each other.
Yeah.
Yes. For now, yeah, it doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter.
Okay, so you said age doesn't matter. It's very
Yeah,
common to the
yes.
answer of a Filipina,
Yes,
right? So,
yes.
do you have any limitations when you said age doesn't matter? Do you have any limitation of a guy, the age? Like 50, 40, 60, do you have limitation? Or just age doesn't matter until 70 to 80? What do you can...
Maybe until 70.
Until 70,
Yes.
okay, I respect that. So what about you, Leslie?
Well, I'm 24 years old and my fiance is 63 years old.
Okay.
Yes, I never heard anybody, talking behind my back about
Okay.
a relationship. Well, who cares? You know, well, who cares? I don't really care, but
Yeah.
you know, the good thing is you get a father at the same time, a brother at the same time, a best friend,
Wow.
the
A
same
lover.
time, a lover. You know the big advantage is they already exist in this world for
Yeah.
longer than
They have more experience than
Yes.
us.
Yes.
and they can really big help to guide you on your way.
Yes, it's
you
very
know?
true. It's very true.
Which is I really take that as a big thing from my fiance, that he's really guiding me usually every day on my decisions, remind me every day what is supposed to do. It's not saying that he's being dominant or really telling me what to do, but of course I have my own mind and thinking what is right or wrong. It depends to us.
Yeah, it is. I really agree with that. You know, having a older than us or matured is very nice because they have a more experience than us.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, it's very true.
Especially to us young
Yes,
ladies.
yeah. It is very true. So, do you have any experience having a boyfriend like a Filipino before, Desiree?
Yes, I
Yes,
have.
you have. So what comes into your mind? You were turning into a Westerner's couple or a boyfriend now.
Because I think as my previous relation, my ex-boyfriend, it doesn't long, with
It doesn't
my-
work out.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
With my Filipino boyfriend and my boyfriend now, so we still stay together.
Mhm.
It's been 1 year.
Wow!
Yes.
Congratulations. So,
Yes, and with my Filipino boyfriend, it's almost 6 months. like
ah,
that,
okay.
yes.
So,
And
so,
we're always fighting that.
really.
Yeah, yes.
So what about you guys having experienced foreigner boyfriend? What have you noticed? The cultures, the food. What can you say about it?
Well, my fiance is very adaptive.
Oh yeah,
He really likes Filipino foods.
wow.
I never been cooking like Western food. All Filipino food, and he likes it.
Wow. So did you cook something for your fiance?
Yes, I'm a good cook. I
Wow.
always cook.
So what about you, Desiree? What have you noticed of your partner? Like, the culture, the food.
He likes eating bread like in the morning, but he eats sometimes Filipino food like chop
Oh,
suey,
wow.
pancit.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
there are a lot of Westerners who don't eat Filipino food. They don't
Yes.
really eat Filipino food. So, wow, that's really
He's
good.
very picky when it comes to food.
So let's move on to your channel, guys. So I heard that you have a channel, right? And not
Yes.
only heard, but I watched your channel, both of you. And what comes up into your mind that you guys will having a collaboration or collaborate on your channel?
Well, I think I will consider having a friend together or doing together a vlog. It's very exciting and enjoyable,
Yes, we always sing every day, almost
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, and go town, not alone, but my fiance really doesn't like to go out a lot because
Oh, okay.
he have some skin problem like vitiligo, and
Okay.
it's so hot. So, but he's very supportive, bringing me everywhere.
Wow. So you guys have commonalities, or you have similarities, that's why you have collaboration.
Opposite.
Oh, you have opposite?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how you do it? How you do content?
She's very let's say quiet, timid,
Yes. And
shy
she's
guy.
talkative.
Yeah, I can tell now. I can tell when you talk, she's very quiet.
Yeah, she's very quiet.
So you have channel. What's the name of your channel, guys?
it's
It's
going to be Des and Les.
vlog.
So you can do shout out and tell something what this channel all about.
Yes, Desiree, you wanna say something?
Yes, hi everyone. We have a YouTube channel and hope you guys support our YouTube channel. It's Des and Les Vlog and it's about random stuff.
Yes. Actually, adventures together.
Wow.
As a friend, and then we kind of come up of what is need the foreigner needs to know about Filipinas,
Philippines.
and it's very important. Really, it's very important that because we are representing our own culture, our own Filipinas,
Yes,
like
yes.
us, and we really want everyone to be beware on something and go for something. Yes, and in our videos we have some children's ministries, so it's kind
Wow,
of mixed
I
up.
see it. Wow.
Yes.
So hopefully you guys will
Going-
support our
yeah.
channel. It's going to be Des for Desiree and Les for Leslie.
Wow. Oh, guys, check out their channel, guys. It sounds very interesting content. If you like to learn our culture here as a Filipina, or a Filipino culture, then check out their link, and also give them police support, guys. So we really appreciate that. And for the last questions that I have, some viewers said that, oh, Ging, what are the things to do during our Filipino first date? Are they prefer to go to Jollibee or McDonald's? What can you suggest about it? What are the things to do on their Filipina first date, on their girlfriend? What can you suggest as a
For me,
Filipina?
I think bring the lady somewhere quiet, but not to not something like no people around, because Filipinas are very dirty-minded. Yes, once
very true.
you bring us somewhere, especially those newly newly lady, let's say newly lady.
Yes, yes.
When you brought them somewhere quiet, they might think, oh my gosh, where he gonna bring me?
Yes,
Something like
yes,
that.
it's very- So, what can you recommend? Like a coffee shop or having a dinner?
I think coffee shop is
Coffee shop,
yeah,
yeah.
the best. Yeah,
Yes.
I met my fiance in coffee shop.
Yes, I
Wow.
agree with that.
You agree also?
Yes.
Okay, so
because
you-
I met him at Starbucks.
Ah,
And
wow.
Don't forget to bring some flowers.
Wow. Oh, okay. So what are the things that can makes a Filipina happy?
For me, small things like not really everyone can do it.
Mhm.
Chocolate and flowers.
Wow.
Flowers.
What about you, Desiree? Chocolate
Yeah.
and flowers also. Oh,
Yes.
guys, chocolate and flowers is a very big thing for us. Even as small things, guys, we know how to appreciate things. So
Yes.
it's not really hard to to mix a Filipina happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they like to hear something like where we can find a great Filipina girl. Do you have any suggestion about it? Like point a place about that, or
Well, I would say go to Davao City.
so you would say go to Cebu,
Cebu.
and go to Bayawan also, or Dumaguete. So actually for me, my best suggestion, I always saying them, I cannot point to places because every place have a bad and good person. So it's better to meet in person and getting to know each other very well. So that's the good thing to do. So
Which is good thing that foreigner now are getting smarter.
yeah, they
Yes.
are
Yeah.
very smart because you cannot blame also to them because they have bad experience also.
Yes.
So
They learn from it.
Yeah, it's very sad to feel or to hear like this because, like, for example, if you are a Filipina, but a good Filipina, and a foreigner didn't treat you very well, and they just left you alone and abandon you. That's very hard because they think that all Filipinos they will think that pod in general.
The first timer would think that, the first timer of being brokenhearted, would think that. But please give chance to other Filipinos that they're really looking forward to do their best to
Yes.
have a partner like a foreigner.
Yes.
Yes.
So would you like to add something? So we're going to end this video because wow, guys, it's so amazing to talk to you. Leslie is not shy, I can tell. She love camera, guys. She love
I
camera.
love camera.
She love camera.
She talk a lot.
So what are the qualities that you have that the viewers like to subscribe your channel? What can you say to them? What are your qualities that they will going to subscribe your
I
channel?
think that this is not going to be our qualities. It is going to be what they like to watch.
Okay.
Yes, but
It's
guys,
up to
we would
them.
really encourage all of you to really check our channel. And if
Yes.
you like it, please subscribe and like our videos and share the blessings.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, and don't forget to check out their channel. What's her channel again?
Des and Less.
Yeah, Des and Less Vlogs, guys. Check out, and I will put your link in the description. So you can give them a police support also, guys, and give them also subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell notification to you can watch their updates, their new videos, upcoming videos. So
Yes,
yeah.
we just started like 28 days ago. So,
Wow. So I see that you have how many subscribers you have now?
818. I
Wow,
think.
and
Yes,
for just
818.
1 month.
Yeah.
Wow, keep it up, guys. I'm very proud of you. Very, very
Yes,
proud.
thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so much
for
for being-
for being here,
Oh my
Gay.
god. Oh my god.
I was just watching you online and I
Wow.
said, is it possible to guest the gang? To
Yeah.
invite people?
Yes.
And
It's-
then she's here, she's very friendly.
Yeah. I am very flexible and very friendly. So
Very
guys,
cute.
yeah. So I enjoyed talking to you guys. Very, very happy to be here, and I am happy to have you here in
Thank
my
you,
channel.
yes.
Thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and don't
Yes.
forget to hit the bell notification for you to be updated when I have new videos comes out. I'll see you next time.
Bye.